Hey everybody, welcome to Sketch a Day Live. Sunday, was it January 31st? We made it through January. It feels like a whole year has passed by, but we are here. This week's theme, I'm gonna keep today's show pretty tight because today is insane for me. But this week's theme on the channel is character design, for the weekly sketch challenge. So if you want to check that out, that's going to be in the Discord. Show you that real quick. So that's going to be on the Discord server weekly sketch challenge channel. So we're going to design some kind of character. If you want to do a robot, if you want to do some sort of alien, whatever you want to do, we're going to try our hands at creating a fictional character. I already have in mind what I want to do today, so I'm going to jump into it here in a bit. I'll be using Procreate to do my character design, but you guys can use whatever you want. Just thought I would take my brushes for a spin. Shout out, much love, Latrice, what's up? D Zaffer Mystery, hello. So yeah, if you want to use Procreate, markers, pens, whatever, I just felt like using Procreate today. So check out the Discord. Hey Lines, what's up? Much love to you too. Thank you for holding it down. Got my hot herb water today, tea. Trying to stay healthy. If you want to comment, participate, YouTube's the place to be. That's where I'm hanging out anyways. Paying attention to the comments there. So, all right, let's get started. And you get a better view on YouTube because my magical dongle that's dangling off the side. All right, let's go. So I'm using my mega pack of brushes here. I'll do a quick warm up. Hey Lynette, what's up? That's Mo Army in the Discord server. So even if you're sketching digitally, try and warm up, get loose. I just finished a workout, so my arm will probably be a little bit jittery. I'm using an iPad Pro today for my sketchings. 12.9 inch. It's almost 3 years old, I think. 2018, yeah, it's almost 3 years old. So I think if Apple upgrades the iPads this year, I'll probably get a new one, which sounds crazy. I don't know, maybe not. It does what it does. It should be enough, right? Unless there's some magical, amazing feature that I must have. Oops. I always forget what to do there. If you're curious and you want more videos, you can always check out sketchaday.com/videos. Discord link is in the YouTube video description. So you got to mosey on over to YouTube, but it is sketchaday.com/Discord. That's where it's at. All right, let's do some ellipses. So my character that I want to do is a I'm trying to think of the right word. Disenchanted Cthulhu, who happens to be an office worker. So if you're not familiar with what Cthulhu is, that's CHT Cthulhu. I think it's, wait, I'm spelling this wrong. It's CTHULU, Cthulhu. So that's what I'm gonna do today. A disenchanted Cthulhu. Like many office workers, maybe works long hours. It's kind of just over it. That's what I'm going to be doing. All right. I think that was Lovecraft, I believe, that came up with the character. Or the creature, rather. I'm turning the creature into a character, so that's what I'll be doing. A little bit of color, mostly line, and so on. All right, so let's do our character. So I'm going to start by doing some red and blue ink. Hey Tom, what's up? So just red and blue. So let's pick, I like more of an indigo blue, so I'll pick that. If you want to add colors to your color palette, for example, I've got this Sketch Day palette here. I can just tap and save that color if I want it to be there. So Like I said, I'm going to be using red and blue. So I just save those colors in the palette if you just tap the square. He's got another H in there. Okay, Cthulhu. My bad. Cthulhu. However you say it. Hello, Deepak. Alright, so I'm just going to start roughing this out. I have an idea in my head. His head is kind of, it's like an octopus, if you're not familiar with our friend Cthulhu. It's kind of like an octopus forehead. Alright, so I'll just start roughing in some tentacles here. Alright, it's gonna have a neck, of course, shirt, tie, and we'll refine as we go. Alright, so in terms of shapes, I'm just kind of imagining these round shapes here, and then I want him to have a little bit of a gut. A little bit of a gut, so like so. And then the arms, what I'm gonna do, like I don't want any hard breaks necessarily, but I'm gonna kind of have this shape for his arms. And then legs, just standing, again, kind of disenchanted with the world. I guess I could have a return on the legs. We'll figure it out. And then just simple feet here. All right, so maybe this is one view, and I suppose if he's at work, he might have some sort of coffee mug or something. And then we'll do the eyes to capture the expression. And just a little bit here. All right. Let's get my little hand there. So yeah, I want you guys to just have fun with it this week. Come up with some character. So there's his eyes. He also has, if I remember correctly, technically, does he have a beak or something? I don't think I'm gonna do the beak, but I know he does have wings, little bat wings. So let's scale him down here. And oops. Okay, so in Procreate, 3-finger tap is redo, 2-finger tap is undo. Try a holder for your iPad, it'll be easier. I like to hold my iPad with my hand, it's all good. How's my digital circle? Oh, Lynette's digital circles. A white Cthulhu worker, yes, exactly. Oddly specific, yeah. When I was working out, I was like, what am I gonna sketch today? I don't even know, but I wanted to at least be prepared today since we're doing characters. So I thought about it a little bit prior to the stream for sure. So yeah, specific in that sense or that regard. All right, so what I like about the red-blue kind of technique here is, and you'll see in just a sec, I can kind of just work quickly without having to create a new layer necessarily. All right, and of course he's gonna have a nice tie there. I gotta figure out tentacle-wise what's happening here, but I'll get that. And then, you know, I'll probably do like a rare view as well, just so we capture different aspects of our character. What's up, Isaac D? How you doing? So yeah, we're trying to be efficient today with my time. I'm helping my son with a science project as well, so we gotta get that done. He's building I forgot what it's called. The name just escaped me, but it was there. All right, so with the blue ink now, I can come in and add some definition where I want or need it. Add things. I'm just using my stencil that's in my brush kit that I have for Procreate. Reminder that if you are a channel member or Patreon and have been for 2 months, just hit me up, and basically every 2 months, if you want one of the kits, I'll be happy to share that with you, or some other digital asset. Just a way to say thank you for your support. All right, so I don't have to go over the whole thing with the ink, with the blue ink, pardon me, but rather, yeah. So he's not happy, right? So I'm gonna furrow his brows here. Maybe add a couple things on his little octopus head. Grumpy Cthulhu off to work. So that's what we're doing for our character. And again, if you're not familiar with the character, just Google it. I think Lines corrected my spelling. What was it? Let's see if I can do this. CTHULHU. All right, so except mine's an office worker. Oops. Cut and paste. So that's on a new layer. All right. So I'm using Procreate on an iPad Pro. That's what I'm using today. If you want to check out the hold up just a sec. All right. If you want to check out the better stream, just head over to YouTube. It is streaming on Facebook as well, but Instagram, where a lot of people are, you're not gonna get best experience. So pardon me, T was biting back on me there. All right, so there's one view, and oops, looks like I had that on the same layer. So let's do what we did again. I'm gonna cut and paste so it's on its own layer. And now I can shrink just a little bit. So little tip, I've mentioned this before, if you draw bigger and then slightly shrink your drawing, you can actually kind of increase the fidelity of your drawing without doing extra work. What brush do I use for rough sketches? I'll use the rough stencil or the stencil, just depends on what I want to shade. So here's the stencil. There's a dirty one, a rough one, rough two. There's like 30 brushes. So this one I can tilt and get shade, or if I just want like a nice textured pencil, if I zoom in, you can see that there. It has a nice texture to it. So I just wanted to create some tools that I personally would enjoy using, and those are available on the website, sketchaday.com. The Cubicle of Cthulhu. I guess I could do that. Maybe later in the week we could continue to build out the world, his world, their world, its world. Maybe figure out what vehicle Cthulhu drives. Are they underwater? Who knows? All right, let's do the back view. So back view. I've also had some people say that the brush in this kit, let's see if I'm getting this right. Brush in this kit like requires a lot of pressure, and yes, that is true. That's because that's how I like to draw, just heavier pressure on the screen. So that is why, in case you're wondering. All right, so I'm just doing a different view here, almost a character turnaround. And so this way we can kind of understand, you know, what's happening with the back. So the head, I'm probably gonna have to change a little bit. It's got these wings. I guess the wings could go like so. So I'll just put that in for now. And it doesn't really matter too much red versus blue, in the sense that you know, it's just about quickly layering things. I'm trying to decide how I want these arms to be. So in the meantime, while I decide, let's get our eye in here. And I guess tentacle wise this time, maybe some of these are coming up. It's got a little gut and butt. Wait a minute, what am I doing? Okay. I was totally botching this arm. Is that the right direction? I'm gonna need to modify this. I'm used to drawing hands from the front, not the back, so pardonnez-moi. So let me get a shape in here. I feel like he's a little too forward, so I'm gonna make a selection. Take this arm, move it back a little bit. Yeah, that feels better. And rotate slightly, like so. There we go. So this week's challenge, like I said, is design some sort of character. And I'm doing Office Cthulhu. A little bit disenchanted with life. Do people even carry briefcases anymore? I think he should. And then we'll do a quick color paint of this guy. So again, if you want to participate this week, that's going to be on the Discord at sketchaday.com/discord, sketchaday.com/discord. There's also other channels there, including Get Help. So if you have questions or you want to figure something out and it's giving you a hard time, there are many super talented people there that can help you out. Or if I happen to catch it, I'll pitch in as well. We've got car designers. I think we had, pretty sure there was an architect at one point, but you know, ebb and flow. Sometimes people hang, sometimes they don't. It's all good. All right. So there's another view, and I guess we could do like a dead-on front view as well. Let's see here. I guess that was, yeah, right there. So when in doubt, rough it out, as always. And now I'll switch to the red. See if we can, if there's anything we need to clarify. Like this arm feels kind of weird, so I'm going to work on that a little bit. Trying to understand the process order of what brushes. Yeah, I mean, there's options there. I guess I can't be so prescriptive that pardon me. I'm not going to be so prescriptive to say, okay, step 1, here's what you do, step 2, step 3. But more it's kind of a toolkit for you to decide what you like. So I would suggest playing with the brushes and then figuring out which ones you like and going from there. So there's several pencils, there's a few different marker brushes, and again, you know, maybe in the set, I'll say for me personally, I'll use maybe 5 brushes regularly. But I know people like options, so that's why I created pardon me. That's why I created all those options. A little phlegmy today, my apologies. All right. So a little bit of a back there. Okay, so I'm going to take these two and let's merge down. I'm going to shrink them just a little bit more. And then now Just move this one over. I just want to create a little bit more space here. And let's turn this layer off. And then I'll do one more quick sketch. We'll do some pencil work, and then thanks, Lines. Do some pencil work, and then add some color. So I'm using Procreate on an iPad Pro today. Fathigan? What's Fathigan? Fathigan. All right, so let's do a front, like a straight on front view as well over a character. So kind of capture head, eyes. I'm gonna switch back. I like this. This pencil has a little bit lighter touch to it. So just for the purposes of speed here, I guess what I could do, I don't usually use this, but I'll use it here. So let's go to settings, canvas, drawing guide, edit drawing guide, and I want to do symmetry, half and half, and I'm going to move it right here, hit done. And so yeah, now I can just do symmetry for a little dude here. How many legs is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess I'll have to add an 8th somewhere, but I'll figure that out. Or maybe it's just hidden. It's all good. Maybe it's just hidden. All right, so his neck would be. Hold up. All right, grumpy guy, Grumpy Gus here. All right, I do need to scale him down. So I went too big. A little too big there. All right, now let's get our legs. So whenever I do symmetry, I always try and modify it after as well. So I'll kind of get this, and then if I need to break with the symmetry, then we can do that afterward. But pretty handy if you just want to move quickly anyways, and get a base down. Yeah, I guess his head would be more like this. Just got that nice fat octopus cranium head. All right, so now I'm going to turn off my symmetry. So let's turn that off. Actually, you have to go on the layer and then turn off drawing assist. It's weird. All right, so now that's off, I'll take the blue, kind of modify this a little bit. You know, maybe one foot's more like this and the other kind of goes off. Things like that, right? Just in case you don't want to make it look too obvious that it's symmetrical. And like I said, we were missing one leg, so I'm gonna hide that one back here and then maybe make a little modification there. All right, sleeves. I guess you can't really see the tie in this view, so it is what it is. I had the weirdest dream last night. It was almost like Mad Max, end of the world type stuff. And there were these like factions. I think they were geographically based. I don't even remember, but it was weird. It was fun, but it was weird. Weird dream. All right. So now we've got a front view, we've got a 3/4 view, and we've also got a back view. All right. So once again, this is a 12.9-inch iPad Pro. It just has the keyboard mount on the back. But yes. Hello, Arnav. Add a cap to it. I don't really want to add a cap to him. He's supposed to be like he's a disgruntled office worker. Cthulhu. I guess he could be sitting at a desk too. That'd be another good view. Right, if he's like just sitting at a desk or something, but not gonna do that one. All right, so we have our two views there. We've got another view as well. I guess I could, might as well. This is gonna limit how many layers I can have, but I'm going to go ahead and make the canvas a little bit wider so I can accommodate everything. All right, so let's put him in the middle here, and we'll turn on, or maybe off to the side. And I'll move these over, maybe a little bit down, like so. All right, so once again, if you want to come up with a character, try something out this week. Let's see it. I know we've got many talented illustrators on the server. All right, so 2-finger tap, reduce opacity. Now I can do some pencil work. So I'm gonna use, I think I'll use the dirty pencil. A little bit smaller here. Yeah, let's use that. Is this the right layer? Okay, it's the right layer. And I'm gonna modify this brush because yeah, it is a little, let's see, maximum size, pressure, where are you? Where are you? Okay, let's see. All right, that helps. Okay. All right, so now I'm just kind of doing a quick overlay here. Resketch, not tracing. All right, quick deliberate lines. At least for this style I'm going for anyways. If you want to go slower, you could go slower as well. All right. And that's the process. Step by step, bit by bit, when in doubt, rough it out, all that good stuff. Doesn't just apply to product design, illustration as well. I should mention, tomorrow I will be on Adobe Live. If you guys are curious about that, I'm going to be doing basically some sci-fi painting, so kind of an extension of today, but a little bit more, probably just more like robot based things like that. Let's see, where are you? Where are you? Sorry, I'm trying to find this link for you. I was not ready. Okay, there we go. Is that it? Hold up. Okay, there it is. Boom. Hopefully this fits in the chat. Yeah, so that'll be stream number 1 and then number 2. I don't know where Cthulhu works, but he probably works with Octavius. They probably work at the same place. Do I prefer iPads or Cintiqs for larger work? I tend to use my iPad more because it's convenient, but just depends on what I'm feeling like. There was a while I didn't use a Wacom for like a few years actually. And so recently I've been using it a bit more. They do make Fresco for certain desktops. So I have a Dell laptop actually with an NVIDIA graphics card that has Adobe Fresco on it, which is pretty nice actually, if you haven't checked it out. Give it a shot. All right, get these suckers in here. Anyhow, you can check out those stream links. I'll be live tomorrow. I think it's 9:30 a.m. Pacific is when I'll be live. So I know Latrice has joined before. So if you follow Adobe Live on their YouTube, I'll be going live tomorrow. I'll tweet and post about it as well for those interested. Call of Cthulhu by Lovecraft is about a call center. Yes. Should he have his employee badge or something? Hi, I'm Cthulhu. It's like, works at a call center. I love it. That is freaking perfect. Thank you. Works at a call center. I guess if you like to paint too, you could just do this painting instead of drawing like I am, but I like line drawings. And then you can add some like light color to it. Just kind of works for me. I do 4 or 5 fingers. I'll do 5. I guess the last finger gonna be hanging off the bottom here. I don't know if any of you guys are gonna be attending South by Southwest this year either. I'll be actually presenting as well. Just a simple drawing workflow, digital to analog, or sorry, analog to digital workflow. That's what I'll be doing. All right, so there's one. Let's get our other view down here. So if you turn off the lines, and sometimes you can kind of flip it on and off, and then you'll you'll kind of see what you have. And go back and forth. And if you've captured the spirit of your rough sketch, hey, NYC Tours, hello, hello. Thank you as always for being here. So yeah, if you want your character to be more realistic, you could probably, you know, paint something, or do like a, I don't know, use a human reference if you want. I just felt like doing this guy today. It was in my head. I didn't get Inception. All right. I mean, I got Inception. The one I didn't really get was Tenet. That was a movie. Rest of the head here.
I use comparisons to Hitler to win arguments on the internet at the drop of a hat.
All right. So yeah, we won't see the tie in this view, but capture some of these tentacles. So hopefully you guys are having fun thinking about what you might want to do this week. Again, the challenge is come up with a character of some sort. I won't be streaming on my channel Monday and Tuesday. I think I explained that earlier. I'm gonna be too wiped out. The Adobe stream will be 2 hours a piece each day. Hello, Abdullah. So I'm gonna be pretty wiped out. What's up, Saul? I'm gonna be pretty wiped out. So, yeah. Saul says, you have hot hands. Thank you. I don't know about that, but we're just moving quick today. I'm trying not to overthink things and overdo it. I've mentioned basically the last few months I've been trying to just be a bit more confident with my digital sketching, as I've noticed I tend to hesitate, use undo way too much. So I'm trying to just roll with it like I would on paper a bit more. Which can be hard because it is very tempting to try and get your digital stuff perfect, I think. It's very, very tempting. What other accessories should Senior Cthulhu have? Someone mentioned a cap, but doesn't feel like it would fit. Who the cap fits, let them wear it. And maybe I'll listen to Bob Marley today. Not on the stream, obviously, because we can't. Copyright reasons. Yeah, he's not happy. He's like, can I just please go home? Should he have a forehead? I'm wondering if I should bring... Nope, now it looks like an elephant. So I'll just erase this a little bit here. Erase this a little bit. I appreciate the invite, so I gotta get ready for tomorrow. Today is insane. And I'm helping my oldest do a little science project, so today is completely slammed for me. But soon. All right, I guess in this instance, should I? No, I'm not gonna use symmetry. We'll just go for it. We'll just go for it. Yeah, I might hit you up later. I appreciate it though. The nice thing about not using like symmetry the whole way is it makes it feel more natural, I think, than if it were perfectly mirrored across. So that's just one of my things. I like drawings that feel hand done, like not too perfect. All right, let's get the rest of his head sack, whatever it's called. I like cephalopods. They're pretty cool. So yeah, just trying to go with the flow, not undo as much as I normally would, because I'm gonna get more confident with my digital sketching. Just a personal challenge for myself. So again, the challenge this week, design a character. So my first character of the week is disenchanted office Cthulhu, who works at a call center, we decided. Do they have gradient maps in Fresco or Procreate? Not in Fresco or Procreate, but they do have it in Illustrator for iPad Pro. So if you want to try Illustrator on iPad, it's actually a pretty powerful tool. You can check it out. All right. Yeah, this week's gonna be insane for me, guys. I've been kind of dreading this week for some time now. I just have, let's see, I have some social media stuff I've got to do. I'm recording a video for a client. I will be streaming as always, teaching live. Scheming and dreaming. Let's see, what else? Parenting. Yeah, I got a lot going on this week, so gonna try and get it all done. But I'm weird, like sometimes when I know I have like a lot to do, I get into this almost meditative state with work, and then it's like easier, if you will. It's kind of like being in school and knowing you have a project due or something. It's kind of like that. All right, so those are our 3 views. So now I can turn off my red blue lines, and now we have kind of our character lines here. I think I'll do hard shadows for the actual shadows here. So for my hard shadows, all right, we'll just kind of rough in some stuff here. Coffee cup. All right, so there's one, and I'm just gonna outline. I mean, I could do this also with the color below or beneath, and it's leaking, so I'll just shade it in. By leaking, I mean there's probably some gap in my outline. So in Procreate, at least, if you draw a shape and you connect it, you can just drag and fill, but I don't know why it's probably because this is a textured brush or something, is my guess. So favorite features on Illustrator and iPad. The pattern tools are pretty great, actually. I think those are pretty great. Pattern symmetry. Overall, I guess just the ability to work mobile is also nice. I don't use it nearly as much as I use Fresco, though. I prefer sketching in Procreate, and then I prefer painting in Fresco. But that's just my thing. Let's see, arm, tentacle, mess in the front. All right, so I'll just shade this in, quick shadow. All right, and now we get to just do some colors. Pick one of these guys, shade them in, call it good. All right. So there's our office Cthulhu. Hello, my name is Cthulhu. Hey, what's up, Mecha Art? Octo office employee, this is Cthulhu. We're doing characters this week, so I'd love to see your gerbil-based character, if you're gonna do that. Drag on top, hold before you let go, and control moving left to right to fill. Let's see if that works. It wasn't working for me. Yeah, see. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Hey, Bradley. What's up? It's been a minute, yeah. Thank you. We're just doing characters this week. So I think I'm definitely going to do this one. I'll shade that guy in. Right, and maybe, actually, it'd be more interesting if one of his eyes were a little bit bigger than the other, which I guess it is technically there. But maybe I'll make that a bit more apparent or something. So it's kind of like a smile, but not really. Or just a little something on the side here. How are we on time? 50. Okay. So yeah, we'll do a quick color. Trying to get the facial expression of, like, really. I mean, if he were more derpy, I could do the eyes that way, or maybe it's more like that. This one feels more angry, so I'll relax it just a little bit. Perturbed instead of intensely angry. Perturbed and disenchanted. This guy's a little bit short, but I'm gonna leave it. Let's leave it be. All right, so now color, I'll do that on a separate layer, of course. And I think it's appropriate that our character here wear just drab gray pants. I think that would be probably what he's wearing. Looks like I missed some lines here, so let me capture that real quick. Okay. I missed his tummy. And I guess arm-wise, like, I could have him holding the briefcase in this view. I'm just thinking out loud here. Nah, I'll just leave it, just for the sake of time, because I'm trying to move quickly today. No dawdling. Always look at the wonderful sketches. Oh, thank you. And my apologies, I haven't sent out the other one, but I will make sure I get that out. But I'm glad that's been good for you. So I'm using my marker brush here. It's just a nice quick brush. This is it's called Real Marker brush. So it's a little bit pressure sensitive. It follows the stroke, and then I can hit it again and get some shade or tone if I want, which is one of the reasons I like it. You can kind of build up value if needed. I think I'll leave that light. I mean, technically it'd be like this, but all right. And then shirt, we use like a light pale. I guess you could use an office worker, maybe just like a blue shirt. Should have a blue shirt, something like that. At least in this view. So yeah, things I like about this brush, if you do hit it more than once, as long as you maintain contact with the screen, it'll give you one value, and then once you lift, it'll give you another value, so I can easily add subtle tone and shadow. Let's pick our color here again. Do our pants. If you do want it to be super dark, then you can also just change the color slightly, or blending mode if you want, and that'll give you that extra or deeper value rather. Thank you, Explosive Yoda. Thank you. Yeah, so kind of flat color. I do want to do some texture on his face. I'm trying to decide on his color itself, but yeah, sometimes nice flat color can be really satisfying for animations or illustration. You know, not too saturated, for example. But there's another example of how I can kind of hit the same spot there. I'm going to use a smaller brush, a little bit of control right through there. And we'll just keep going. So I know a lot of you use Procreate, but give Fresco a try, see how you like it. There's things I like better about it than Procreate, and there's things I like about Procreate that I like better. I just try not to get too dependent on one tool. Right? If it's like I can only draw in Procreate, then I think that's a little bit problematic, at least for me. I like maintaining flexibility where possible. All right, let's get his shoes in. I think I'll do like a deep brown or something for his shoes. Whatever this is. Our office working Cthulhu friend. Sounds like my son may have figured out his project on his own, so I'm hoping that's the case. Yeah, I forgot the name. It's not a catapult. It's like an ancient, not ancient, but old weapon that would shoot giant arrows. That's what he wanted to do. The project is to convert one form of energy to another. So it could be potential to kinetic, for example. That's what he's doing. Can you use Fresco to transfer files, force to pay a subscription? I think if you have Creative Cloud, then yes, the files will sync to your desktop. If you want to save something, you should be able to export it. But yeah, Ballast. I need to double check on that, but I'm pretty sure. And if I'm wrong, my apologies. Okay, so skin color, we can do a couple tests here. If I wanted to duplicate this, we could do it a couple times. But we could start with maybe a bit of green here. Just shade them in. Keep it textured and light. Just build this up. And so this is all with the same color, just different amount of pigment hitting the canvas. I kind of like this green actually. So I'll do green face, and then like the wings, I think I'll make purplish or something. Wings and arms. Maybe have his skin be green and purple. We'll see. Yeah, subscriptions are tough. I will say that, but you know, if you're just trying to explore and play around and do something, I think the free version is fun too. All right, so let's get some spots on our little friend here, and maybe we'll try going like with the purple on the top, blending that. Maybe it's like purplish and green. You know, and just like I would with a product sketch, you know, pick a light source, and then that's going to tell you how dark to make a certain area on the face, depending on the surface and what's happening. You need to pick a color, you can always tap on the canvas, pick that up, and then we'll just blend these together. So again, the idea with this brush was to create something that felt a bit like a real marker. You can also change the blending mode of the brush, should you choose. I'm using a darker green now just to kind of pull out some of the shape here. So yeah, just a little darker green there. Like so. All right, so I've been focusing kind of on dark, so let's do some highlights. Maybe just some brighter green on some spots here. Then his arms, like I said, I'll go with a little bit of purple. So I may not finish the other views today, but I just wanted to I'll do this quick character with you guys. We'll finish up this main view. I'll make sure he gets all textured right and all that. And yeah, I hope you guys have fun with the challenge this week. Try some crazy stuff, maybe do something you don't normally do. This is all in the same layer, so I'm trying to be a little bit careful. Little bit careful. But yeah, it's fun to do. It's always fun to do these and just like try something different for sure. And this is the real marker brush, so it has a little bit of texture to it as well. Has he ever had a meltdown? Yeah, he's been written up a few times for sure. He's been written up a few times in the office. You know, we all know how that goes. Well, if you've been one of those employees, you know how those meeting goes. He needs a gauntlet like Thanos. Should have aimed for the head. I've been watching WandaVision with my kids as well. We've been enjoying it. No spoilers. I'm only to episode I think we were supposed to watch episode 4 today. I think that's where we're at. Episode 4 today. We'll have time to sketch out another character. Not today, unfortunately, but I won't be back till Wednesday. I've got parenting things to do and prep for tomorrow with Adobe. So I did post a link in the chat, Mecha Art, if you want to join on Adobe's channel tomorrow. I will be presenting. So just making a little texture here for our dude's face. But again, he is not impressed with life right now. Maybe disgruntled. Definitely not employee of the year, Cthulhu. Definitely not. So as always, sketches will be available to patrons. I did update the folder with some scans, so if you guys want to check those out, feel free. And again, if you are a patron and have been for at least 2 months, hit me up. I will hook you up with the brushes as a thank you for free. Or channel member, so either patron or channel member. Right? That is patreon.com/sketchaday. Let's see. On Wednesday, can I sketch out Japanese office gerbil holding a cup of... Yeah, I could do that. Sounds fun. All right, the wings, let's see. I think I'll do deep, because I want this to pop, so I'll do like a deeper purple here, maybe more saturated for the wings. And again, I'm doing this the risky hard way, which is all on the same layer, so I got to be careful. Just because I don't want to deal with layer organization today. All right, so there's a bit of that texture in the brush, like I was saying. If you do go over the same spot a couple times, it'll get darker, like you can see there. All right, so it's convenient that way. You can move fairly quickly when it comes to shadows and so forth. If you missed this, the replay will be on YouTube if you guys want to check it out. It's youtube.com/sketchaday.com for those watching on other places. And be sure, if you want to participate in a challenge this week, I'd love to see your characters. So that's going to be sketchaday.com/discord if you want to join. We've got a vibrant community of savory characters participating. So if you want to be there, get help, make suggestions, whatever, sketchaday.com/discord. Also, if you're a channel member or patron and you haven't hit me up with your Discord username, please do. There is a special chat channel for you guys. I try to pay attention to it, so if there's something you guys need, you can always hit me up in that channel specifically. All right, so let's erase a little bit, clean up. Like so. All right, so one last thing I want to do is I just want to have some highlight pops. So what I'm going to do is pick this like kind of grayish color. I mean, I could, let's do warm cool. So I'm going to change this blending mode to add and use the same brush here. And so now if I pick a light source, maybe it's a bit more on the left side of Cthulhu than the right side. And let's adjust our opacity as well. Oops. My bad. 2-finger tap on the layer and then slide. All right, so I can adjust the opacity. And then now, wherever I paint, I'll be able to kind of create this nice highlight pop. So I learned this from a friend of mine, Derek Cassio. It's a little technique. So if you want to have some highlight pops, you can change your blending mode, and that'll help you get a bit more intensity without having to necessarily, you know, pick that specific color. And you can kind of do the same thing on the opposite side, which is to say, I need to erase this, a little bit of an accident there. You can do the same thing. Oops. Trying to get a little bit of a, yeah, there we go. You can do the same thing, but let's see, new layer, pick like a gray now, and then go under blending mode, we'll do multiply. And then now if I want to have more shadow somewhere, you can also do that. And then just clean up if you overpaint. So pretty quick and dirty way of doing it. So like here, even on the arm or on the wings. And this is all on the layer above everything else. So if you just want to make things a little bit more intense, whether it be shadows, highlights, whatever, that's an easy way to do it, is just pick multiply. And then I tend to pick kind of a neutral dark color. Yeah, I tend to pick a kind of a neutral dark color, and it just creates a nice shadow, right? Okay, so I'm not going to finish these guys out today just because it's going to take a little bit too much time, but I just wanted to quickly go over, oops, I forgot one tentacle, quickly shade in, well, design, color, shade in, and talk about our characters. So once again, if you guys want to participate, definitely check out the Discord, sketchaday.com/discord. Link should be in the YouTube video description. It's not working for some reason, let me know. Had a few people say it wasn't working, but it should be. So check it out. I guess technically there would be some shadow on the shirt, so I'm gonna do that real quick. So from 0 to, you know, having a quickly colored in character, CTHULHU, that's where we're at. For future reference, if you are watching on Instagram, I have a dongle that connects to YouTube. You get a much better view there, so feel free to check it out. Thank you, Lions. This blending mode was add. So in Procreate it's called add, but I think in Photoshop it's called color dodge. So yeah, good question. All right, so that is my quick character sketch and super quick sci-fi Sunday. Appropriate, I think, considering this is a fictional creature, Cthulhu. So I'd love to see your designs this week. Be sure to submit to the Discord if you guys are feeling like it. As always, much love. Thank you for watching and hanging with me. I hope you have a blessed and happy Sunday. Get creative, stay creative. If you learn something or you experiment and you want to share it in the Discord, or even better, teach someone what you learned, because that's going to help you get that much better at what you do. So when you have to break something down and explain it, it actually helps you out. Thank you to channel members and patrons. Thank you so much for your support. Thanks for hanging. And remember, passion is the process, and I will see you guys next time, which should be Wednesday, right here on Sketchaday. Peace out.